View of House of the Dragon Season 3 for you today.
Yeah, it's a super quick review, but it really covers a lot of ground.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So our mission here is to unpack exactly why this season secured a massive 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Which is huge, by the way.
It is, and we want to break down that delicate balance between the blockbuster spectacle and the intense political drama, and decide if it truly earns that must-watch title. Because, I mean, you know when you watch a controlled demolition of a massive building.
Oh, yeah. The explosion itself is just, what, a few seconds long?
Exactly. But the setup, that takes months of meticulous, totally silent work.
Right, like placing the charges in the exact right load-bearing walls. It's all about that quiet tension right before the absolute chaos hits. And honestly, that is precisely the mechanism driving this new season.
Well, the scale here is supposedly just insane. I mean, we're talking dragon sequences and battle scenes that don't just look, good for TV.
No, they really don't.
Right, they actually rival high-budget blockbuster films.
Yeah.
But I do have to push back a little bit here because I always get nervous when fantasy shows start leaning heavily into a quote-unquote slow burn narrative.
Yeah, you start wondering if they're just stalling.
Exactly. A lot of times that's just industry code for we ran out of our CGI budget.
So is this season actually building tension, or is it just kind of dragging its feet to save money for the finale?
I mean, that is a totally fair skepticism to have, but the pacing here is highly deliberate. Like, they spend whole episodes showing the claustrophobic reality of a political blockade.
Oh, wow. So really getting into the weeds.
Yeah, or showing the economic toll on these rival factions fighting for power. It creates this intense geopolitical gridlock. So Westeros actually feels more dangerous than ever.
Because they aren't just blindly rushing from one battle to the next.
Exactly. It's very calculated.
So I guess it's less about withholding action and more about, well, attaching a very long, very deliberate fuse to a massive firework.
That is a great way to put it. Taking the time to really establish the political stakes makes those giant dragon battles feel totally earned, rather than just being flashy CGI thrown at the screen.
Right, yeah. When a dragon finally takes flight, it isn't just a random action scene. It is the violent breaking of a very carefully constructed stalemate.
Which brings us to the people actually moving those pieces on the board. The massive scale only works if the internal conflicts are just as sharp.
And they absolutely are. The cast is delivering some highly emotional, incredibly intense performances this season.
But with massive dragons literally filling the sky, do those intimate character moments risk getting lost in the shuffle? I mean, it's easy to get distracted by the spectacle.
You'd think so, but it's actually the exact opposite. That gridlock we just talked about, it forces these characters into really tragic corners.
Right.
The emotional depth is the actual anchor of the season. Because the show takes the time to make you deeply invested in the devastating choices these rulers are forced to make, the shocking twists actually land with real devastating weight.